Welcome back. There is even more great work going on in the community, and here today to share some of that with us is Paula Shell. Paula is the president and CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters Northwest Florida, an organization that is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year.
We are.
Yes, Paula, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for all of the great work that you do with Big Brothers Big Sisters and what your organization does in the community at large. You fill a great need, and we are very fortunate to have you all in our studio today and in our community at large.
Well, thanks for having us.
Well, so tell me some about how you got involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters to begin with.
Oh my goodness, I've always worked with kids. Kids have always been my passion, and prior to coming to Big Brothers Big Sisters, I was in the mental health field for about 12 years and just knew that it was time to make a change. And of course, maybe this might be telling my age a little bit, but you looked for job applications in the news journal, in the classifieds. And so I saw that they advertised for this position, and I said, that is what I'm called to do. And here I am, 17 years later, still in the same position and doing some great work in the community. So
wonderful. What kind of feedback do you all get obviously from your kids who participate in the program?
Kids can come into our program starting at age 6, and then our ultimate goal is to make sure that they're matched long-term with a big brother or big sister, and so they can stay matched until they're 18. And when they do that, when somebody's in your life for that long amount of time, they become like a part of your family, and they really impact your success and how you grow up in life and the choices you make and the direction that you're going in. And so stories that are starting to circle back around to us, I guess probably the most touching is those littles are coming back around now and they're being bigs.
How wonderful is that?
So, they are now paying it forward, and they're paying it forward back in our local community and impacting a life of a little, which is what we call our kids, themselves, because they know how much that it meant to them in their own personal life.
And there's a waiting list.
We do. I check the numbers, and they change daily.
Sure.
But this morning, it's about 260 kids on our waiting list,
Wow.
waiting for a big brother or big sister. And, that again, changes on a daily basis,
but certainly speaks to the need of in the community.
It does, and about 76% of those kids are boys. Not that we don't need women; we always need women to come through, but we are in a high demand and a huge need for men, men that are willing to step up and make a difference in the life of a little boy. Most of the families that we service are primarily single-parent families. That's our focus, and it's mainly single moms. And those moms that are raising those little boys, they don't want a big sister, they want a big brother. They want that male role model, and that's what that mom wants for that little boy. So we do match big sisters to little brothers under the age of 10, and then once those little boys reach age 10, we kind of reevaluate the match. But it's primarily same gender matching. But we do need men.
Why do you think that more men don't volunteer? Is it a cultural, like a stereotype that men don't get involved, or what's going on there?
I'm not quite sure. I know men, out there they're focused on their own families and responsibilities that they have in their life, and I guess that would be probably a good segue to tell you that it's not about finding extra time in your life to make a difference. I was sharing with someone earlier that my little sister, and I'm busy in what I do, but she just enjoys spending time with me or going somewhere with me, so I just incorporate her into what I'm already doing. And if I have to go run errands, I just pick up the phone and say, would you like to go with me? And it's just about spending time with me, so it's not me planning anything extra to do with her.
That's a great point. And of course, if people want to have more information about how to volunteer or to become involved, or of course to get maybe their child on the list, where should they go?
We have a simple phone number. It's 433-KIDS.
Perfect.
So that's very easy to remember. So 433-KIDS, and just call us and we'll be able to help.
And the screening process for mentors is?
It's a very strenuous screening process. We do a very extensive intake interview. We fingerprint, local check, references, all of that. So, but it's very quick that you can go through it, and within less than a month you could be matched with a little brother or a little sister.
And there's definitely a need, as we talked about the waiting list, so hopefully someone watching will be inspired to pick up the phone and call you and get involved, because it doesn't take it may take less time than you think it takes.
It does. You can get involved.
And it makes a big difference.
Right. You can do it as little as 2 times a month. And
perfect.
so I think we all have a little bit of time that we could make a difference in the life of our community and the life of our kids.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Paula, for being here. Thank you
Absolutely.
for the work that you do and for the work that everyone at Big Brothers Big Sisters does.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having us.
It's our pleasure, believe me. And we will be right back in just a minute with Shannon's Window if you stick with us.
Wearing the Miss America crown was a dream come true. Growing up, I had mentors who taught me anything is possible. That's why I support Big Brothers Big Sisters.